hunkered down to the floor. To be fair, I already did my good morning to her. I ran out here and I was like, where are you? And I lifted her up like Simba, and I held her up a little too long because when I put her back down, she smacked my ankles. And then I just was like, oh my God, I gotta get that on camera. And I do the Simba to her. I go, no! I didn't hold her in front of the window. That's what I do to her every day. And usually she loves it. Well, it's half and half. It's half and half. Depends on her mood. But just now I came to do it again, and she's like literally clawing her little house. Like, I'm not letting her take me. I'm not letting her take me. You're the best. You're the best. I told Taryn, I was like, if I got as many words of affirmation as she gets from me, I would be a queen. I would turn into a fucking empress if I heard how much someone loves me as much as she gets to. $7 a.m. pasta time. You're gonna be disgusted. I didn't get a chance to eat dinner last night because, oh my God, I was just out. Like, I was like this like owl having fun. And I feel really blind. So, oh yeah, salt. Salted, baby. Oh shit. I thought you had a twist, but you can just. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? I don't know if you are. So we're about to watch the Matt Rife new comedy special on Netflix. So much controversy there. I love Matt Rife. I don't also know that much about him. And sometimes he comes off as a crybaby, but the whole dilemma is like he had such a he's like a good looking, I don't want to say kid, but guy. He's like my age, I think, maybe younger, I don't know. And no, I don't know. I really don't know how old he is. He just looks, he's like one of those people I think that looks young and is older, like me. But also he could be 20s and I just don't know. But he has a new comedy special out and everyone's like freaking out. All the girls are like freaking out. His whole fan base used to be women because he was like the pretty boy that was like sensitive and nice. Like that was his shtick. And I guess in this I guess like he just the whole special he like shits on women instead of talks about how great they are like his other comedy specials. So women are like, he's just that insecure because he does go on podcasts and he always talks about how he's not really respected and like how people don't think he thinks people don't think he's funny just because he's good looking, so people don't want to laugh at him. And guys are kind of like toxic men, like older ones, you know, the ones from like the boomer generation or baby boomer generation are like mean to him. And so I think he's like, so people on Netflix, I mean, people on TikTok are saying that they think he's like doing this on purpose to like fit in more, like kind of bash women a little bit. Not bash women, but just like make fun of them instead of like standing up for us. People are like, you're stupid because your only fan base was like women, like people like me. And so now I want to see if his jokes are like, if people are being dramatic and they can't take a fucking joke, or if like it is off a little bit, because women can take a joke as long as the jokes are like true. I feel like women only get offended when men say stuff that's like not true at all, and we're like, what? But like women are like strong, you know, like we go through a lot, so like we can take a laugh, like we can take a man making fun of us as long as it's funny. So now we have to see if it's funny. Here we go. I love the intros to comedy specials. They're always the best part. I gotta say, his intro already sucks. Oh God. I like his outfit. His outfit looks good. The stage design, they could have done better. They tried to go sleek, very sleek and modern. It works. It works with his outfit. There's some really funny parts in this, and I'm starting to think that there's jokes that he has in here that will just like fly over your head. And the funniest ones aren't like obvious. So I feel like people that are on TikTok that are like hating on him right now, they're just kind of stupid, because this is pretty funny. I don't think it's his funniest one. Well, does he have any other specials out? I don't know. I feel like I've seen a lot of his stuff. There's a bit that where he's talking about like, girls, you have to stop with the crystals. And I feel like that even wasn't that funny, like to me, because it's like true. I don't know. It just was like, okay. And then, because I'm offended. No, I'm just kidding. It's just like was kind of like obvious, something everyone already thinks, you know? But then there's another joke where he's like, yeah, and this woman had a black eye and she was cooking in the kitchen, or something about like her like working for charity. And she was like, he was like, I felt bad for her, but like, let's be honest, if she knew how to cook, she wouldn't have that black eye. And like, that shit is fucking funny. Because it's like, I feel like a lot of people don't understand, like with comedy, like if you're saying it out loud, like it means you're like not an awful person. Like he's just making jokes about the way like society like thinks. So if anything, he's like helping women by like making jokes about women. So I feel like people on TikTok who are like take it too serious, it's like, well, if you don't joke about it, then that's what keeps a secret, and that's what keeps abuse going. It's like secrets. So like when people like, there's comedians like him that like are very connected to women and they're like sensitive, and then they come out like bashing women on specials. It's actually like doing all of us a favor, because then like, I don't know, it's like secrets. It's like when society has like secret, they have ways about treating people. When things aren't like brought to light, that where it gets us in trouble. I don't know how anyone watches Matt Rife and doesn't want to marry him. Like, I'm just sitting here and I'm like, oh my God, like you're perfect. I want to marry you so bad. Oh, I'm trying to think of ways of how I can meet him. I'm obsessed with him. I don't know what people on TikTok are talking about. He's still the same, like, charming, hot, funny, muscular, pretty man. Like, he's gorgeous. And his mind makes him that much pretty. Like, I'm obsessed. I hate to say it, but like Matt Rife is my new celebrity crush. Like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of basic, and a lot of people think that, but I can't help it. I like love him. Large fries. Oh my god, look how good those look. Remember when they used to have the supersized fries? Maybe the supersized fries turned into the large. I don't know. 10-piece chicken nuggets. Don't come at me for eating no sauce. Those ones are so good because they're like peppery. Iced tea. Unsweetened. Shit, I wanted to get vanilla iced coffee. I forgot. An Oreo McFlurry. Okay, now we can go inside. I felt like Trisha Paytas filming the whole thing with my new little camera setup. You know that, like, I go into full-on defensive mode if someone doesn't like celebrities that I like. So you guys know I'm a Trisha Paytas fan. She's like my Britney Spears. Like, I would freak out if I met her in person. Like, I'd be starstruck. And people love to hate her. And like, even Taryn was like, oh, Trisha. And immediately I go, do you even know her? Do you even know her? Like, do you know anything about her? Because I know that Taryn probably, I knew she just like probably didn't follow Trisha at all. It's not even her generation. And I was like, you know nothing about her. Like, why do you hate her? Why do you hate her? Like, Taryn's like, I don't know. I just like heard that she's like crazy. And I go, really? Yeah. Like what? Like what? What has she done that's just so crazy? Like, what has she done? Taryn's like, literally, I don't know. I just don't care about her. And I'm like, okay, then don't say that. Because you know nothing about her. You know nothing about her life. You know nothing. And I literally gave her a 20-minute history on her. And I was like, yeah, because I'm convinced she's going to be like the next. Well, she is. She's just like Anna Nicole Smith. She's like Britney Spears. All those like sex symbols in society who like everyone only appreciates them when they're dead. And it makes me so mad because I'm like, Trisha Paytas is so cool and people hate on her so bad when I think she's like a fucking genius, like a creative genius. She really is. And I'm like, there's gonna be like YouTube and or like Netflix shows about her like after she dies, but I'm like, can anyone just be nice to her like in the present moment? Like, why is everyone like, if she has your attention and you know who she is, then like, why is your first instinct? People just hate on her because she's blonde and she acts ditzy when she's not. She's so smart. And like, that was so sad when she like first announced her baby, and like the whole comment section, like literally not one nice comment. It was like, you're gonna be the worst mom, blah blah blah. Now she's like literally the best mom, and everyone's like, oh my god, I knew you'd be a great mom. Like, you're, because she really is. You can tell she is, because her baby's like on camera and stuff. In the way she treats her baby, like, she's such a good mom. And people are now like, I knew you'd be a good mom. I'm like, really? Like, why can't you just be nice when she was pregnant? Like, Jesus. People are brutal. I hate people that hate people just to hate people. Like, I feel like even Taryn, like, it's not her fault, but it's just like the narrative to hate Trisha Paytas. So everyone's like, oh yeah, I hate her. Hate her. And I'm like, what is there to hate? Like, she's the best. There's nothing to hate. Personally, I think people hate her just because she's like happy, and people are like so fucking jealous of her. Like, I feel like people are like jealous of like happy people, and she's so giggly and bubbly that people automatically are like, fuck you. What are you so happy about? Because I mean, there's not like she's ever mean. Like, you don't deserve to be happy because, yeah, you just don't deserve to be happy. And so people get like mad that she's always like giggly and stuff. I feel like, have you ever been in a situation where you're like, it's just so obvious that like you're in a better place than the people you're around? So those people start being mean to you just because they hate that you're so happy, and you're like, not my problem. And it like reeks like that. So when you can like see it, you just kind of like, almost gives you a thrill to kind of like piss them off. And just make the situation worse. And then they walk away like still fucking hating your guts, and you're like, not my problem. Not my problem. You're like a miserable fucking bitch. That's how I feel people are like. That's why I feel like people like hate Trisha Paytas. They just want like, they want like a reaction out of her. Like they want her to get angry. They want to make her sad. And it's like, she never will. She'll never stoop down to your fucking level. This is getting personal. This is getting personal.